Alright guys, so I started peeling off the Hoonigan sticker, and yeah, apparently we're in the pussy gang now.
Poofsy gang.
Pussy gang.
Poofsy gang.
Alright guys, so one of my subscribers requested that I make a video explaining the different vacuum lines found on an RB20DET. And I'm just going to go over a few other lines also, like I'll do the gas lines because that messed me up when I was doing it, and especially the turbo side vacuum lines, that kind of messed me up too. So I'm going to start with the fuel lines over here and just back on the throttle body. So right here, this is your brake booster, and this goes to that nipple right there. This is the stock boost line. That's like for the AC stuff and whatnot. And if you're going to do an RB20, you're most likely going to delete the AC stuff. Personally, I wish I kept mine, but oh well. And then over here you find the heater core lines. You just have the top and the bottom. It doesn't matter which one goes where, or at least I didn't find any info regarding that, but that's that. Any other ones over here? Not that I know of. And then over here for the gas lines. Okay, so if you're gonna be running an RB20DET, you're supposed to get a upgraded fuel pump, the 255 liter per hour, and you know you need a new fuel pressure regulator to allow it to run with that, so you're not just dumping crazy amounts of fuel. Because pretty sure the stock fuel pressure regulator that would usually be found right here, that just does not like too much pressure. So this line right here is the one that goes off of the filter. You do not put the fuel pressure regulator on the filter line. The filter line is your main line. The fuel pressure regulator only goes on the return line. So I was trying to start my car and I had these mixed up, and you know, I was wondering why it wasn't starting, and there was no fuel. So moving on. When you get an RB20, all of these should be on there already. I don't know exactly what all of them are, but I know this is just for the vacuum of the fuel pressure regulator. When you're setting your pressure, you take this off of the little nipple here, and then it'll tell you what your PSI is at. I have some just stupid ghetto little mount that I made out of some bent metal and a drill because I didn't have a Dremel, but you're supposed to be running 43 PSI. And then over here, this is just the bleeder, what's it called, like coolant bleeder screw. So say if you're filling up your radiator, you might get air within the coolant system. If you just elevate the car a little bit, you slowly release this, and then air will come out. Okay, so moving over here, let's see what we got. You know, this is pretty obvious. This is just the it goes to the coolant reservoir. My back is starting to hurt from bending over already. Oh, okay. Let me just put a light somewhere. Okay. And then also when you get your RB20, you're gonna have just like a regular kind of rectangle that connects these two posts here. I'm not entirely sure what they're called, but this is where you install your catch can, just so you're not recirculating oil into the throttle body. And up your intake. Sorry, I can't freaking talk when I have this lamp dangling around everywhere. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, yeah, so you don't want to get oil in your intake because you have oil splashing around inside of the valve cover, and then this comes out of here and it can get sucked back into the intake. Not very good. Oh yeah, I forgot to go talk about the vacuum lines behind the throttle body. Okay, so over here there are these two main lines. These just connect right here. There's the this goes to the IACV right onto the throttle body. There is a ACC valve. Hold on, I gotta get over here. Alright guys, so over here, this is where you have the AAC or ACC, I'm forgetting what it's called. My RB20DET came with it deleted, so it just comes right off. There's just a vacuum coming right off of this nipple here, and it goes right behind the throttle body, or behind the intake manifold down there. And then there's also this, let me try to get it. Okay, so this curved one right there, that is right, you can kind of see it, almost, yeah, so it's right underneath the intake manifold right there. And I just have that connected to this other vacuum hose here with a little plastic T. And then there's also some more little stupid vacuum lines back here. Sorry, excuse my hand. There's this one. Focus. Okay, so that's right underneath the throttle body. And then it comes right along onto these little stupid ones right here. I don't have it because there's a little hole. Oh my gosh. There's a little hole to bolt it in, but mine is not bolted in. Anyway, so that connects there. You have these two, upper and lower, and these are also, it's so tough to film this. These are also connected to the upper and lower on this stupid little metal vacuum hose thing here. And then this is also where it gets pretty stupid. Ow, I just burned myself. Anyway, so the top one here, if you still have a what's it called? Hold on. Oh no, lamp is falling. Alright, there's gonna be a lot of editing. Ow, I'm burning myself. Okay, so then these lines come around the intake runner, I guess you can call it. And then the thick one should be on the top, and that leads to, let me pull this out. That leads to the thicker bottom port on the charcoal canister. And then the smaller one is on the bottom of this little thing here, so it goes right there. And then this one, this comes off of the hard line. I honestly don't know what it's called, but it's the hard line that comes right off of the what's it, oh my gosh, the master cylinder right there. And let's just see if there's any other vacuum hoses to talk about. Oh yeah, the the intake itself. So the intake, this part really screwed me up. So if you have an upgraded turbo, not necessarily an upgraded turbo, but I have the RB20 turbo, and there's supposed to be, this is the wastegate, but there's supposed to be a thank you. Oh my fucking god, this is retarded. Okay, anyway, so this is the wastegate right here, and right there, let's zoom in on that.
Oh my god.
Right there.
Jesus.
On the RB, on this, oh my gosh, go into focus. Okay, on the stock RB20 turbo, there's a little nipple right there that this, oh my god, this is...
Mine.
Fucking thing. I'm so pissed. Alright, so over here on the turbo side, this is the stock wastegate, and there is a little vacuum line coming off of that wastegate. Typically, that would be attached to the little bung on the RB20 turbo, but since this is an RB25 turbo, it actually does not have that bung on it right there. And so you just need to connect this wastegate line. I have it wrapped around the intake, and it is put into the oh my gosh, the compressor side of the turbo. So right over here, turbo elbow, and then it comes right here. There's actually a Godspeed intercooler piece that had a little nipple already welded into it, and you know, you just, that's the vacuum source right there. As well, as far as the intake goes, this accordion intake is kind of a pain to set. It connects to the turbo, as well as there's these other pipes here. I don't even know the name of them. If you do have an RB20, it should come pre-installed, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. Mine was installed. I just didn't have a MAF on mine. And yeah, so let's see if there's any other vacuum ports that I did not go over. Brake booster, intake vacuum. Oh yeah, I also wasted $15 on a Tomai, what's it called, fuel pressure regulator adapter, and it didn't work. But I do have this ISIS one here. I think it was, you know, another $15. So if I could have saved, you know, saved the pain of buying parts like 5 times over and over again, I probably would have saved, you know, close to half of what I spent on this project already. Probably sounds like a weird sentence, but long story short, I wasted a lot of money on parts that ended up not working. And yeah, so if you guys have any other questions about RBs, let me know. I know my engine bay looks like poo-poo right now because I have wires everywhere and it's not neatly organized and there's freaking electrical tape everywhere. But I hope to clean it up. I want to get the chase bays tucked radiator just because I hate electric fans, and I want to have the regular, what's it called? I want to have the regular clutch fan again. But yeah, that's about it, guys. And thanks to Jill for holding the hot lamp as I was trying to film this video for you guys. If not, I would have gotten burned. So thank you, Jillian. Bye. Alright guys, good luck with your RBs. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them. I still haven't figured out my own problems, but I got some of the other stuff down. Alright, look out for new content. Thanks. God, this is... fucking thing. I'm so pissed. Alright guys, so over here, this is the stock wastegate right there. And then if you have the stock RB20 turbo, there is going to be a tiny, oh my gosh, focus.